All right, we are live. Welcome, welcome everybody. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I have just updated the description box for y'all. Okay. Welcome everyone. So if you guys wanted a personal reading, if you've never joined a live before, you can get a personal reading. All that information is in the description box below. We have 4 spots left for tonight, you guys. 4 spots left. If you guys were interested in an 18 plus reading or a regular or any of that kind of stuff, then definitely check out the description box. That will give you the details. If you need any help or have any questions, feel free to let me know. I just wanted to kind of start off the live with maybe like a small collective reading, and then we're going to get into the pre-bookings, and if you want to book, you can. We have some spots available, but I don't even know how to say what I'm going to say, because I don't even think like condolences is the right word, but what happened today in Texas to that elementary school was really heartbreaking and extremely, extremely tragic. And it feels cliche to say, but like my heart is definitely with all of the people that have been affected by that, directly, indirectly. It's so sad. So I don't know. I guess we can all, I can't hear you guys, but I guess we could all take a moment to just realize how precious life is, how beautiful it is, and how pure it can be, and hope that we can all just stay safe and healthy, and yeah, just never wish that upon anybody. So anyway, with that said, I felt like I had to get that out of the way. I'm going to pull a few cards. This is just for everyone tuning in, everyone joining. I think we're entering Mercury retrograde soon. I'm not sure. I know that we're headed into a new moon as well. So it should be interesting to see what is happening with the planets. I kind of want to pull, I'm like looking back at my decks. Okay, I kind of want to pull like one self-care oracle and some from the fairy oracle. I'm just being really drawn to that. Okay. Okay, June 3rd. Well, we're almost there, I guess. Which is also hard to believe. I cannot believe we're approaching June already. So this is going to be a message for the collective. This is just everyone who is watching, everyone who's tuning in right now. See what Spirit has to say to the collective, what kind of advice Spirit has as far as self-care and taking care of ourselves, healing ourselves. So what do the fairies want to say? Okay, already we have something. We have Shine from Within. And you guys, I've been more active on TikTok. I've been doing little short readings on TikTok. If you guys are on TikTok and you're interested in tarot on there, definitely give me a follow at Samantha James with the Z, same as my YouTube. Okay, Shine from Within, Friendship. What else? And Abundance, love to see it. Okay, so Shine from Within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. All right, so some of you guys could be really difficult or really hard on yourself lately. Maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit, enough compliments. And I think it's really important to give yourself enough love as well, and just understand that the thing that is above the surface is really, like they said, it's true beauty shines from within, and looks are only skin deep. We have friendship here as well. Maybe there's some friends that you can rely on when you guys are not feeling well, or maybe this is a card that signifies that right now is the time to like rely on friends, especially if you're one of those people that likes to deal with things by yourself and you need that extra like cushion of love. So fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Another really cool lesson about friendship is to not feel like you have to be this finished product in order to like deserve a friend, to have a friend. Understanding that like you can meet a friend along the way of any part of your journey, whether that part of your journey is an absolute mess or an absolute shit show or not. I think what's really important is focusing our intention on having positive friendships manifest. People that really legitimately care about you and just don't, and it's not all just about like, you know, something that is skin deep or something that is superficial in some sort of way. And then we have abundance. So prepare yourself for incoming abundance. And abundance can represent prosperity in your finances. It can represent opportunities to meet friends. Abundance really is just about being an attracting energy, and it really depends on what you want to be attracting. You could attract all of the above, you know, or you could be singularly focused on one thing. So the fact that you're getting abundance is a really positive thing. Release any mental blocks you may have in fairyland and humanland. There is enough abundance for everyone. Yes, hello friends. Okay, so what is some like self-care advice from spirit? And by self-care, I mean really cool advice to help with loving ourselves more, to help with healing. We have your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. Love that. In this card, in this abundance card, it talks about releasing any mental blockages you may have. And one of the biggest mental blockages someone could have, in my opinion, is fear. Fear does not help you move forward in any type of way. And when we're talking about fear as an energy, it definitely doesn't allow things to come into your life, like new opportunities, or, you know, it doesn't really necessarily put you in an attracting energy. It puts you in sort of a repelling energy because it's announcing to the world that, you know, you're afraid, you're not open to receiving. To the world, to the universe. We believe in yourself, unleash your inner unicorn. So yes, shine from within, believe in yourself, believe in your talents, believe in who you are as a person. Understand that it's not just about your aesthetic, how you look, although, you know, some people tend to believe it is. I think that focusing in on your mind, focusing in on your soul, your spirit, all of that is really, really great. Okay, and I'm choosing from another oracle deck, another advice of self-care. Okay, well, never mind. We got two. So we have be still and massage. Ooh. Okay, so be still. Yes, I mean, especially when everything is always constantly moving around us all the time, from social media and electronics, and how everyone is always watching TV or on their phone, or there's just always something moving, always noise, always something. It's such a great idea to just be still, to be quiet, to just take in the world, take in nature, take in your surroundings, and allow yourself to really be alone with your thoughts. Now that can be really difficult, but I think in this card it also represents taking deep breaths and trying to stay in a positive mindset. We have massage as well, so this could just be like a card that's coming out to tell you guys that if you've been thinking about getting a massage or you feel like you need one, here's the card that says go get one. So yes, I feel like get that massage, sis, especially like a foot massage. That would be so nice. But I love these cards. I love that they're coming out. I think they're really positive. I think that this is just like a cute little reminder that you guys are awesome and special, and you should understand that from the inside out. Don't let this kind of world and society we live in, where everything is very fake and very material, make you think otherwise. And when you feel like doubt, and when you feel fear, when you feel just kind of overwhelmed by anxiety or everything that is going on all the time, seek out friends, seek out friendships, be still, and try your best to be positive, try your best to believe in yourself and your goals and your visions. Understand that abundance is coming towards you, understand that love is coming towards you. And then, girl, if you've been wanting to get a massage, get that massage, okay? All right, so we are gonna move this forward. I am going to get into the readings for tonight. If you guys want to book, I have 4 spots left, and I'm gonna get into the private readings. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I would be happy to answer them. Okay. Yes. Okay, Gilly. Yeah, tarot readings I definitely feel like can be exhausting. There's a reason why like readers aren't cracking out like 20 readings a day, you know? Like it's exhausting to peer into energy, especially energy that is random. Like we never really know what we're going to get. And sometimes the situation is like it sucks, and like we're empathetic and we like feel you, and we feel your energy. Like I did a video earlier where I was like, one of the piles, I was just like, man, I had to take a break after it. And I know other tarot readers that make videos on YouTube that have done the same thing, where they like kind of split up the video, because it's definitely can be draining. I think that goes for anything in this business, in the occult, people that are mediums, people that do Reiki, anything in this realm of business, I think can be vibrationally tiring for sure. All right, sorry guys, I'm just kind of getting through the chat. Okay. All right, so let's get into the readings for tonight. I'm going to start with Trina, who got an 18 plus and channeled messages. And Trina always comes through with the tea, so let's see what is going on right now. So no update on Bradford because he was out of town last weekend and you went to EDC with your coworkers. Yes, I got those pics. They were so bomb. You texted him about your friend's going away party this weekend and he hasn't replied yet. Just wondering how he's feeling about you currently. Bradford. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, how is he feeling about Trina currently? We have the Ace of Pentacles. No, we're gonna get the tea. Let's see. We have the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, we have the Knave of Cups in reverse, we have have the Four of Wands. We have the Fool in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Immediately, what I got was that he is starting to really now consider a relationship with this new girl. And in considering that, it's like he would have to walk away from this connection, but he wants to try to find like a middle ground because he really does feel this connection with you. And it's not like he wants to walk away like it's disposable to him. There's a lot of meaning that he's placed on his relationship with you, and he's a little like confused about it in terms of it being between you two, if that makes sense. So it's like, when it comes to the connection with her, he sees it as new, and he sees it as something that he can be in a relationship with her. That's what she's asking for. She wants a commitment from him, and they're kind of dating right now, and like he feels like it's good, he feels like it's going good, but it's like a triggering connection because it interferes with the one he has with you, which is in its own identity complicated and heavy. And the reason that it's heavy is because there definitely is a soul tie here in some way. For whatever reason, you guys have this bind, and there are like things that are supposed to be learned from it. I mean, I definitely feel like in this span you've helped him like ascend spiritually, because I don't think he's ever thought of relationships in terms of it being a connection, or in terms of it being energetic, or feeling the person's energy, or feeling separation. I feel like these are all very new developments for him as like a soul. I'm not saying that I know the meaning of your connection with him, but I am saying that you guys have a soul connection, and I feel like he recognizes that. I feel like he understands that. So it's like he's getting this like opportunity to be in a relationship with this new girl, and it's like she wants it with the Ace here. Like she wants to be in a commitment, and she wants him to offer that to her, and things are just, you know, they're new between them, they're dating, they're new, but it would equal that he'd have to walk away from you. It seems like an ultimatum was placed, and he doesn't know how he feels about that, because he does feel like you're not just someone he knew. He really feels like you guys have a great thing. And so it's really hard for him to assume that you guys could just separate, that you wouldn't feel each other, that it wouldn't be hard. It's like it's like interesting, because in his mentality he's like, well, I could lie and like pretend that that's what happened, but it's just, I can't. He's like, I just don't think I can lie about it. And then the thought of having to walk away from you in spite of this new connection takes away a lot of the fun that you guys have together. Like he's like losing someone that he finds to be very fun, which is you. He would be losing someone that is a really good friend to him, which is you. And it doesn't seem very fair to him. So it's really interesting, like what is coming out, because I just don't have. I'll pull a couple more cards, because I don't have even like a clear answer on whether or not he actually is going to pursue this relationship with her. It really feels like with Temperance, he's weighing the pros and cons, like he's weighing the scales and trying to see like, okay, well, if I go this route with her, blah 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 blah. If I don't go this route with her, what's going on with me and Trina? I don't know. I still haven't sorted out my emotions about that. So it's kind of like one one scenario, he has instant kind of gratification, but he has to walk away from you. And the other scenario, he has to walk away from her, doesn't have instant gratification, but wouldn't know where you guys stood. Like, still, it would be a little complicated to move it forward just because they have been kind of a fuckboy, you know, they have been sporadic in their contact. You know, how are you going to receive them when they come back, if they come back? So it's just a mess. like Shanice just said, it's some funky tea. But I'm gonna pull a couple more cards because I really need to understand how this is gonna end or go down. So we have that Fool in reverse, and it's like he wants to take a leap of faith with her, but something about his intuition is telling him not to, just because it is very new and it feels a little forced, but like he's feeling like maybe he's being naive by like just going straight to her, you know. He's I'll give him this. Fuck. Like, sorry, Brad. I'll give you this. He's intelligent. He is an intelligent, strategic guy. I can respect that. I can respect that he's strategic. Because he doesn't want to make the wrong move on either side, but he also doesn't have a good grip of understanding about his own emotions. But he's like, am I being naive by like just, you know, being infatuated with this new girl and just like going into a relationship with her and abandoning like ship, or like he just doesn't know. So there's no really moving it forward. We have the Chariot, which didn't help clarify anything. So hold on, let me keep pulling her. I mean, one thing's for sure is he's definitely seeing how much you mean to him, how much you've affected him. And whereas without this drama, he wouldn't really realize that. He wouldn't really come to terms with the fact that you guys do have a connection that is hard to walk away from. We have the Chariot with the Five of Swords. Knight of Wands. What the fuck is going on? Okay, honestly, what I'm receiving is I feel, okay, this is weird, man. Okay, so just when he makes a decision and he decides that he's going to try to pursue a relationship with this girl, I feel like she's gonna reject him. Like, okay, so it's like he went through this whole little thing in his mind. Oh my god, do I go here? Do I go there? Blah, blah, blah. And then he finally makes the decision to pursue her, to like give her a relationship, thinking that's what she wants. And she doesn't want him, girl, like, not in that way, or there's some sort of drama that's gonna go down between them, but I don't know. I just really get that the drama's between him and her, and it could be that he's just like, I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't know the conversations they have behind closed doors, but it's like, I don't know if she's expressed that she wanted a relationship, because I feel like if he does come at her, maybe he comes at her the wrong way or whatever is going on, she's like very mercurial, like she's gonna flip and just be like, actually, I don't know. I don't really know if I want to be official. I feel like this girl plays games, for sure. If that is the case, I do feel like he would immediately rush back towards you. And there would be this immediate, like, trying to communicate with you, fast communication, text, DM. It would just almost be so dependent on her and them. And for that, I feel like, fuck him. Like, you shouldn't be anyone's second choice. But it's almost like immediately he would turn around and be like, okay, no, I'm super passionate about Trina. I am super attracted to Trina. I want to like pursue her. I want to come towards her, like all of that stuff. So it's like he gets rejected and then he wants to like come back, or that's a possible variant, a possible scenario that could happen. But it just seems like messy. Let's see. We have passion kind of coming out in reverse, but I'm not gonna read reversals. Keep an open mind. Yeah, keep an open mind about the situation, because it could, the tables could turn in a way that is just, like I said, kind of incomprehensible. And I feel like this person, I feel like Bradford is passionate about you. I feel like he's passionate about both of you. It's like, in one way, he's very intelligent emotionally and strategic. In another way, he's just really thinking like a fuckboy. So there's, it's like, it kind of diminishes any sort of strategy, because it's like, okay, well then you just turned around and you're kind of like just thinking with your dick. So I am getting that he is definitely attracted to you. I'm getting that he's attracted to her. I'm getting that he's sort of like people pleaser and like wants to please both of you. It's interesting. We have why. I don't know why. Why are you asking me why? That's the funniest thing about the Oracle card to me. Is like, you're the Oracle. I'm not. You should be telling me why. Why, Trina? What's going on? Why? We have peace. Well, if peace can come from the situation some way, somehow, if a conversation could be had, if it's not some drastic I'm walking away from you thing, if he decides to be with her, that would be amazing. That would be pure. But if it has to be this big show, like, then that's just really ridiculous on so many levels. Okay, so why? I don't know why. But that Oracle card could be coming out because we were sort of talking about, like, we don't know why there's this soul tie between you two, but there's definitely a purpose to this connection. And I feel like that's a lesson that both of you will learn individually, in the most positive way. I hate saying lessons that you'll learn because it sounds just negative, like you're gonna learn that lesson, but it's a very positive thing. So let's do your channeled messages. Let's see what he would say to you. What would Bradford say to you? Yeah, Shanice, girl. I guess men do like that. Okay. We have the Star, we have Justice, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, yep, I already see it coming. We have the Six of Cups. So cue him. Yep. Telling you sweet nothings. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. What would he say to you? I will always be grateful that I met you. I will always be so impacted by you. You're such an incredible person. You're so amazing. You're so unique. And I feel like we had a really awesome friendship. Really just cool things that I have learned from you. And I want to be fair. I want to be honest. And I feel like I just can't give you a relationship or the relationship that you were looking for, hoping for. And I really hope that doesn't mean that we have to like necessarily part ways, but I do know if I get into a relationship with her, it will be difficult to maintain this friendship or to give you, what I think you want or what you need. I will miss you so much, and especially the fun times that we've had together, because we've had some really fun times. But just know that I really didn't want to create a situation where there was like a triangle, a love triangle. And I really have been in my mind about this, and it's been really difficult for me to find the words to express this. I've been sort of having a moment because I really didn't want to part ways, but I feel like Hunter is very insistent on, you know, this being dangerous between us, and she's very insistent on you wanting more, and like you possibly being upset that I can't give you more. So I'm just nervous about that part, and I really feel like I have to place my focus in on her. But I'm obviously upset about this decision and how this is going. But there's just so many things I could say to you, so many things I could try to reassure you about, that none of it weighs on or has any relation to you as a person. I mean, this is just something I have to like be very clear about right now because of her. I genuinely have love for you, and I genuinely feel like you are such a caring and loving, amazing person. And I want to tell you all these things that I've had genuine fun with you, but I just feel like I don't know how you'll receive them or receive me. I feel like you'll cut me off, or you'll block me, or be mad. And I really don't want you to be mad. I really care for you and hope that things can turn around for us in our friendship. But maybe it's just not right now. Maybe right now we're just kind of putting ourselves through a lot of unnecessary drama. And I don't want to put you through stress. I just want to have a stable connection with you and hope that we can talk. I feel like I've been very codependent in general, and I want to try to pursue this relationship in a healthy way and give her the commitment that I would want for myself, but I also don't know where it's going to lead with her. I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that, you know, I really like her. I really am hoping it will be successful. But I never know. You know what's gonna turn out, what's gonna happen. And I don't wanna like burn this bridge with you. I just wanna simply let you know that if you feel me pulling away or not giving as much to you, not giving as much time or energy, just know that it is not because you've done anything wrong. It's because I am focused on this new connection. I really want to move it forward, and she's given me ultimatums about what I can do with that, and I have to, you know, make a choice, and I want to communicate that to you up front. But like I said, I will always have feelings for you. I will always care for you. You have made me so happy. You make me happy. I hope that this isn't just like we have to part ways. Like, I don't want to. I just want you to know this, that it might be kind of like I'm absent, but I'm not rejecting you, and I think you're the GOAT. I think you're the best. I think you're the coolest. So don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget the fun times we had together. Stay who you are, and stay confident and strong. I promise you that there is a lot of guys out there who are trying to get your attention and want to be with you, want to be in a relationship with you. So allow those people in, allow yourself to have that. I'm sure we will hang out soon and hang out again. It just right now can't be in the way that you wanted, and I don't even know if this is going to work out between me and her. I just know that I want to try to put my best foot forward and my best effort forward, because for right now I'm really interested in her and seeing where this goes. All right, that was intense. All right, Trina, so that was channeled messages from your person. Thank you so much for joining the live. I really appreciate you as always. We'll continue talking on Instagram, but yeah, that was intense. I mean, mature but intense. It does feel like now with the channeled messages, he is more dictated and leaning a little more towards that connection. But I love you. I appreciate you. Bradford, Bradford. So yes, if you guys wanted to book a personal reading, you can. All that information is in the description box below. I have 4 spots left. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the next person. In the meantime, if you guys wanted to book, you can. All the information's down below. I have 4 spots left for tonight's live. If you wanted to ask a question, Sarah wants to know. Okay, what was long? Use this. My boyfriend and I was in together. Okay. Okay, alright. Yeah, Trina, I feel like that's very mature. So Sarah she got an 18 plus, or 18 plus. The Knave of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Wands in reverse, okay. So Sarah got an 18 plus. You want to know if the person that your boyfriend cheated on you with, if you believe that they are more, if he believes that they're more attractive than you. Okay, so from the start, I definitely feel like there's a lot of tension. I definitely got a lot of energy where there's just like tension between you, obviously, and him. I definitely feel like he is very attracted to you, and didn't want you to feel rejected. And of course, I'm not going to justify anything, but this will just be through his own naivete. I mean, however he believes his story, whatever. I feel like he like really doesn't find her that attractive, especially in the way that you guys hold a connection or in the way that you guys are together. So I don't know how spiritual your person is, but they're kind of seeing you guys as being soulmates or having some sort of destiny together, whichever way that is. I feel like this person is pretty adamant about having a firm or solid foundation with you, and that can represent like the things that you guys have already together, being in a relationship. But I feel like this connection's definitely going through some sort of tower moment. You could be feeling very rejected, and rightfully so. You could be feeling very unattractive, or feeling like this person isn't passionate about you. I feel like this person really wants to move things forward with you. I feel like they have tunnel vision for you, and they're just sort of thinking a lot about it and thinking a lot about how they would love to sweep this under the rug. Of course, it can't be dealt with in that way, but it's just interesting. I feel like this person really wants to make sure that you understand that there is a lot of love for you, and a lot of attraction as well. So I want to put some Romance Angels Oracle. We have reconciliation, codependency, and release your ex. So I don't know if you guys are currently in a separation, but if you are, there's a chance that you could reconcile. If not, there's a chance that they could reconcile and that this person is like not being honest with you about it being over. I feel like you should release them, or you're getting that kind of like card or that energy. It could be that this is a very codependent and toxic relationship and connection, and that could be sort of what the angels are signaling at here. I do feel like with the Chariot and the Emperor, this person does have like a pretty tight grip on you, and they kind of want what they want, and they expect, you know, no one to get upset about it. I feel like this person's very stubborn, very headstrong. It's like their way or the highway. You might have a deep knowing about this already, or had a deep knowing about this, and in that case as well, understand that you are not by any means less than. And we have flexible. So the card flexible comes up when a situation is calling for us to obviously be more flexible or to be more adaptable, to allow ourselves to adjust to the certain rhythm and flow of the current vibration. I feel like if you're in a separation with this person, I feel like there will definitely be a reconciliation, but I feel like there are certain aspects of the connection that need to be like thoroughly examined and changed in order for there to be forward movement. But I do feel like overall this person's intention is to move things forward. Alright, and you got channeled oracle. If you guys want to book a reading, you can. All the information is in the description box below. I have 4 spots left for tonight. So channeled messages, channeled oracle from your person. So we have not my fault. This person feels like it's somehow not their fault. Your body is on my mind. You are my best friend. I'm sad without you. So maybe you guys are not together. Why are you so distant? Okay, so maybe there's an actual distance here between you two, and they're hoping that you guys can reconcile and close up the distance. They're really sad without you. They definitely feel the distance. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about your body. They're very attracted to you. They feel like you are their best friend. All of that. All right, love. So thank you so much for joining me here on the live. I really hope that resonated. I appreciate you. I'm going to move on to the next person. If you guys want to book a reading, you can. All that information is down below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Alright, you guys, so I have 4 spots left for tonight. If you guys want to book a meeting, you can. All that information is in the description box below. Catherine, I got you. You got an 18 plus extended reading. Hi Kat, how are you? Let me know what your question is, love. So it's 18 plus extended reading for Cat. I'm good as well. Same thing, a little tired. It's Tuesday, you know how it goes. Okay, so your next long-term partner. What long-term partner is coming through for Cat? We have Strength to start, the Magician, the Two of Wands, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. What new long-term partner or next long-term partner is coming through for Cat? What next long-term partner is coming through for Cat? We have the Knave of Cups. Why is it in the reverse? Okay, it's in reverse. I mean, already up front, I feel like this person is someone that is very muscular and strong. I feel like this is someone who is, you know, really fit. They really got it down in the gym, all that great stuff. I feel like this is someone who has a lot of stamina that could, like, honestly and sexually go all night long, multiple rounds. I feel like this person is very kinky. I feel like you guys are going to really hit it off and have a very flirtatious connection and really, you know, have a lot of chemistry or have a lot of, like, questions for each other. I feel like they're going to work very hard to win you over, like, to earn your affection. I feel like this person could also just be a hard worker in general. They're someone that finds a lot of stability in their job and their work. They like to have consistency. They could be very career oriented. I feel like this person could be very spiritual as well, honestly. They have, like, a really nice balance. This is someone that doesn't open up their heart very easily to just anybody. I feel like they don't necessarily like to be in actual relationships or commitments. I do feel like that's going to change when they meet you. They're just very particular. I feel like this person has gotten hurt a lot in the past, or they've dealt with a lot of people that abandoned them. I feel like they have abandonment issues. I feel like this person might have had a problem with drinking or partying, or maybe they were, like, really in the bachelor lifestyle or whatever it is, and now they don't like do that at all. Like, I feel like this person's completely sober. That's not necessarily what the Knave of Cups and Knave of Pentacles in reverse represents, but that's just really intuitively something I got, especially clarifying the Magician. And I feel like adding to that, I feel like, again, this person is not necessarily someone that always followed through with commitments. They're not someone that necessarily was always in a relationship, but I do feel like with you that there is going to be a huge change in their mindset. This person is going to really recognize that they don't want to be apart from you, and the Six of Cups can represent not just, like, nostalgia and, like, missing you, but it could be like you were a soul partner, and they have that feeling towards you that, like, right away they're gonna know, like, that there's something special here. And there's a lot of love here with the Ten of Cups right after. I just feel like this person, you know, it depends on how spiritual they are. They might not right off the bat be like, you're my soulmate, but there is a possibility that they're going to feel like you are their soulmate upon meeting you, because you guys will have so much in common, so much, like, magnetism, but it just feels like you've known each other forever, and you've known each other before, and I feel like that is a huge possibility with this person. I do feel like this is gonna be a long-term partner. You definitely asked about a long-term partner, but I feel like this is a long-term partner in terms of like the person you will have kids with, children with, a house with, a marriage with. I do feel like it's long-term by those standards as well. I do feel like this is someone you're going to be very much in love with. We have the Two of Cups. Yeah, it's going to feel like a very youthful relationship as well, although it's going to last a very long time, and this is someone that you could possibly have kids with, marry, all that stuff. I feel like there is going to be a youthfulness, an inner child-like energy to the connection. I actually just posted some quote the other day about how, oh my god, I don't know if it was like on my tarot Instagram, but it was about how everyone is always looking for someone to grow old with, but you should look for someone to grow young with, because really what the soul needs is to express its inner child, and you should find someone that you can be that way with. So I'm just really getting the energy of like this person you're going to really be able to open up to. This is someone where it's going to feel like sparks are flying off like immediately, and it's always going to stay that way. Like you guys might still be like 60 years old going on dates and like getting like giddy about each other and having that passion for each other. So it's actually really beautiful. I feel like this person might not be the best at expressing themselves, but they definitely try their best to show how they feel. I feel like this is someone who is going to really care for you and take care of you and make sure nothing bad happens to you. I do feel like this person really is going to be very protective over you. Yeah, look at that. We have soulmate coming out in heart-to-heart conversations. Now, with the King of Swords, I do feel like you guys are going to have a lot to talk about. Like, you'll be able to talk about anything under the sun. Anything flies with this person. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or have that in their chart. But I feel like you guys will have really nice conversations. You'll feel like really you can open up to this person. Like, you can truly be intimate with them. I think they're like truly your best friend. Whoa. Message in a bottle. Oh, okay. You could be like meeting this person soon-ish or receiving a message from them, or the universe is sending you this person. So it could be that this is coming through for you pretty soon, actually. Well, I wouldn't say soon, because message in a bottle is a very archaic way of communicating, and I always get the impression that it would take like a long time for it to drift to a shore, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like you could be getting some sort of news that relates to this person in like due time, if that makes sense. All right. So that is what I have for you, Kat. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that resonated. I love you and appreciate you. It's so good to see you again. I'm so glad that you have been making it to my lives. I'm really appreciative. Okay, so I am going to, you're so welcome, and Morg in the Void. You definitely can. I have a few spots left. Shanice, I got you. So I have 2 spots left, you guys. If you wanted to book a reading, 2 spots left. All right, I got you, Shanice. So you got an 18 plus, and regular deck pool plus channel oracle. So you had the craziest dream about Stanley last night, and you need some clarification. We're basically in a love triangle with one of my best friends from high school who has never met him, but he chose her over me because I wouldn't let him not make a choice between the both of us. He was a crusty football jock and very pretentious around his friends, which is not the man I know. In the end, we ended up together, but after I died while pregnant with his baby, Shanice! Wait, what? After I died while pregnant with his baby and came back and rewinded the clock and got help from which I'm guessing was a guide or angel. What the fuck did this dream mean? Oh my god, send help because I'm trying to let this go, but it's not letting me go. Okay. That is, I'm reusing that. I'm trying to let it go, but it's not letting me go. Oh my god. And you want me to decode this? I'm so honored. Okay, let's get into it. So, you had this crazy ass a dream. Wow. I mean, immediately, intuitively, I was like, whoa, was this like a past life situation or like something close to a past life situation? Okay, how do I even channel this? What did this dream mean? Oof. And we have the Magician to start. Wow, and we have the High Priestess. What is going on with this connection? What does this dream mean? We have the Four of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Cups. I mean, there's a lot of very powerful cards coming out. What did this mean? What's going on with this connection? Okay. So I really feel like one of the themes, and I do think there's multiple themes in this dream because there's so much going on between y'all, maybe even as just a soul connection. And I'm not saying like it's that we're just saying soul connection. It doesn't have to be like what you told me the other day at the like bartender, blah blah blah. It doesn't have to be necessarily romantic or like a full-fledged thing, but just on the bare basics as a soul connection. I definitely feel like there's a lot of incompleteness between you two. There's a lot of things where you guys need to resolve them somehow on your part, which is all I can speak to. You have a tendency of not asking for what you want. And I feel like in this connection, this love triangle situation, it was like you told him like, okay, choose her because I'm not going to be a part of a choice. But you found yourself as a part of a choice in that situation. And it's something that he prompted and you wanted to end it. You were like, nope, not into that. I'm not anyone's second choice, blah, 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 in the dream. To me, and from what is being reflected in the cards, I feel like that represented a big leap for you. I feel like you might have been so guarded in the past that you wouldn't have stood your ground like that. You wouldn't have asked for or commanded even respect. You would have like just been like whatever. You would have dealt with it in some way. But now you're looking at things differently. You're like, nope, I'm no one's second choice, blah 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 blah, and you cut that off. You're really with the Magician manifesting into this very in tune High Priestess. Another thing which is so cool, the duality of the Magician and the High Priestess, is that you had this very vivid dream that's full of many themes. So on one hand, the message in this reading is like Spirit wants to commend you for listening to your dreams, for wanting to get to know them more and interpret the meaning of it, and commend you and tell you like your intuition has really peaked, has really improved. You've started to trust yourself and listen more. But I feel like, with that said, in this dream, this was sort of the ending of a cycle for you as a soul and the beginning of a new one. Because now it's like you really know your worth and you're not going to go there with someone. In this dream, you had taken him back, and then you died pregnant with his baby, which is just crazy symbolism. But it could be that, like, I don't know. I mean, it could be that, again, there was an incompleteness to your soul's lesson together and the connection that you share. And so, like, you ended up dying and it just wasn't complete. Like, you didn't have the baby together, you didn't birth and experience the child together. And I feel like, with that said, as far as symbolism and then as far as how it's reflected here in the cards, it can represent that you guys haven't quite, you can choose to just cut off this connection, because it seems like, you know, he's a flirt, and it seems like he's out here in the streets and he's doing all these things. You can choose to cut off this connection because you know your worth, or you can go down this road with the connection and try to birth some sort of creation, or try to have a new cycle with this person. It's interesting. It's like, yeah, it's like you haven't started something. It's almost like end it before it starts, or start something and finish it. It's like you have these two very clear, distinct choices. I feel like, yeah, okay, Nine of Swords is all about dreams, night terrors. It can be about staying up at night because you don't want to have, like, a sleep, you don't want to dream. Okay, but you came back and rewinded the clock, and you got help from what you're guessing was a guide or angel. Yeah, it's like, okay, it's like one of those movies where, what's that freaking movie with Zac Efron, where he's looking real freaking good, and 17 again. Okay, sorry, I hate to compare your really awesome dream to, like, this movie plot, but it's like he could have made a decision and he made one that was, like, impactful to his life, and it apparently ruined it, and blah 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 blah, and then he, like, rewinded the clock and he went back and he could do it over again, and yada yada. But come to find that he would never change a thing about it, because he actually did love his life. It was his perspective that he needed to change. So, okay, in relation to this dream, you, like, rewinded the clock, and you had a guide or angel help you, and you were no longer dead or pregnant or blah blah blah, all these things. You could have gone back in time and done things differently. And I think that, you know, maybe with this person, it's reflecting of and symbolic of your soul, and that maybe in a past life shit just hit the fan with him and they didn't go anywhere. Maybe you guys didn't have the gusto to get things started, because, like you said, nothing is started. Maybe in this life it's time to get things started. Maybe it's in this life, you know, intuitively you know you have a connection with this person. Now, what is it going to manifest to? Don't be so shy, don't be so guarded, put yourself out there. Now is the time to learn the lesson, to put yourself out there with the Wheel of Fortune, to go forth into this new cycle and be the person that you are, and just put your heart on the line and be open to receive. You have a lot of love to give, and you should know your value and your worth. You guys have a lot of fun times together, and when you do see each other, it's very flirtatious, and it's almost like everyone else sort of disappears. You know, I feel like there's a lot of different variants and options and where this could go, but I feel like for the most part, like, you guys could really see this through, and, like, you probably both want to get to know each other more, and I think instead of not getting to know each other more, like, you should. You express your love. Playfulness, and you deserve love and past life relationship. So it took me a while, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like there is a lot of depth here, and this is depth that maybe wasn't explored in a past life between you two as souls, and now in this life I think it is really time to explore connection. What? We have milk and honey, and I know you have this deck, and I know you know what that means, but it really is one of the best cards in the deck. So milk and honey, there's still so much to explore, and it really just depends on who's going to make the move first, who's going to open themselves up to this, who is not going to be guarded. And really, if we went by the law of the universe, it's not about acting through ego, it's about acting through love, which is the lesson that we can learn from the Queen of Cups. So put the ego aside, put the potential, you know, I could potentially be rejected, blah, blah, blah aside. Trust your intuition on this and pursue it. Thank you. So we have, thank you for choosing me. I feel like he does feel special when you talk to him, and this card really like shows me that. It's like you guys fall away, like everyone else is just invisible. What else? I've learned a lot from you. He feels like every time he walks away, there's something that he has learned from you. What does family have to say? I want to make you pregnant. Oh, girl. I feel like I can only open up to you. Only up to you when we are drunk. Only open up to you. Oh my god. Only, I'm like gonna do this right now. Only open up to you when we are drunk. Which is really what reminds me of that 3 of Cups for sure. And you are so funny. Yeah, this person finds you really comical, which you definitely are. They're right about that. Alright, so that is what I have for you. Oh my gosh, that was like really hard to break down at first, but I really am confident in where the conclusion that we came to about your dream. Oh my god, really, really, really cool dream, but crazy dream. I definitely wouldn't be able to let it go either. Alright, Shanice, I love you so much. I appreciate you as always. I really hope that resonated. Hi, Cecily. Thank you so much. My birthday was amazing. I can't believe I am old now. Alright, I'm going to move on to the next person. Hi, Morg. So, you sent me the incorrect amount. I can refund you. The prices for my readings are down below in the description box. Just choose whatever type of reading you're interested in and let me know, but I can go ahead and refund you this. I have 2 spots left for tonight, you guys. So Anna, if you would like a spot, Jupiter's a blessing if you would like a spot. Hello, hi, you guys are welcome to it. Girl, you are all good. Don't worry about that. If you want to rebook, you can. I will open up another spot for you. In that case, we'll have 2 or 3 spots left for tonight, you guys. You're so welcome, Shanice. I'm really glad that it resonated. Okay, the T. Okay, I guess the big thing right now is that Mars entered Aries. I'm like looking up, I'm like, what does that mean? That sounds aggressive. Mars entered Aries. Oh shit, it is. I was like, what is the moon in? Was the moon in Pisces yesterday? Because I was feeling some type of way as well. I feel like I'm only not feeling some type of way when the moon is like in a earth sign. That's when I can just chill for a sec. But every time it's in like a fire sign, I'm like, or a water sign, I'm like crying and shit. Yes, I feel like that's so accurate. I did a reading on my TikTok and it was a self-care oracle and it said step out of your comfort zone, like pursue your goals, basically what you said, without fear. Step out of your comfort zone. That's so cool. I love how on theme that is. All right, you guys, so I have 2 spots left for tonight if you guys want to book. 2 spots left. Okay, Anna, I got you. I'm gonna go get my man the next time I see him. Girl, please, please do. For the universe, for me, for your soul. Okay, Trina has me stalking some random girl right now. Trina, are you there? Why do you have me stalking this person? So many photos too, like goddamn. Are you trying to be a model? Who are you? It's very professional how this is all run. Okay. So, alright, so Anna, we are going to do your reading. You have 18 plus deck full of channeled messages and channeled oracle. Is Eric Scorpio your twin flame or soulmate, and what are his hidden romantic thoughts? Alright, let's get into it. Is Eric Scorpio your twin flame or soulmate? What are his hidden romantic thoughts? Okay, and Shanice, I got you as well. And then the list will be closed for tonight, you guys. Eric Scorpio, is he your twin flame or soulmate? What are his hidden romantic thoughts? We have the moon to start, the Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. Clarify the moon for me. We have the Hangman. The Tower in reverse. Clarify the Two of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. In the upright. And clarify the Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Six of Cups. Okay. So there could be some separation here, some distance, and that could make the things feel very unclear. Like there's no clarity. I feel like with the moon energy, it could be that because there is distance, it's really hard to feel and stay connected. I feel like your intuition feels blocked when it comes to this person, and it might make you feel like the connection has been stagnating. But honestly, this person has so much love for you, and like they're not. I mean, I guess they're hidden romantic thoughts, but I feel like this person would want to come bring this to the light. Like they really want to express how they feel for you, and they have a lot of deep love for you. They feel like you guys have an instantaneous connection when you're together. It's like you've never been apart. So I don't know if your contact with them, like in person, is sporadic, or if you guys don't see each other as often, but you do when you can. But they like imagine seeing you or reconciling with you. They imagine having a good time with you. They feel like you guys have a lot of chemistry. Like you really get along, but it's like there's this you guys have a lot of like romantic feelings for each other. There's a lot of like lovey-doveyness here. I feel like this person naturally thinks that you're just a very maternal, sweet heart, like a sweet person. You're very empathetic. You're gentle. You're not super loud and abrasive. You're very like sweet and gentle and caring. And this person feels like they can open up to you. They feel like they can really like be strong next to you. Like you would always like take care of them, always make them feel better. I think that they feel like it's very tough that you guys can't necessarily see each other. Like there feels like there's stagnation here. With the Tower in reverse, I feel like they're also sort of viewing the situation and how they have these feelings for you. Maybe you're saying they're hidden on purpose because they haven't expressed them, but it's like they're kind of like at turmoil with themselves internally. Like they want to express them. They want to be able to show you that they love you. I feel like they have these deep feelings for you, but maybe they're too shy, or maybe they're like too afraid. Maybe there's ego also involved to admit them, but they're having these realizations that they need to say something soon. They're just not very sure how you will receive it. With the Queen of Swords clarifying the Two of Cups, like on one hand they really depict you as a Queen of Cups and that you're very maternal, and they feel like they can be intimate with you. They feel like they can open up to you. But on the other hand, it's like with the Queen of Swords, you're so like, you might have a resting bitch face, or it could be that you're so sharp, you're so attractive aesthetically on the outside that they don't imagine that if they like put themselves out there that you'll receive it well, because you have like the total right to be like ew, or like I don't want you. But like it's a weird, funny like fear that they have. I feel like this person just is kind of like really in their head and in their feels even about how they feel for you, because there's such intense feelings, and maybe they're like, okay, they're too intense, like I can't just bring this to her, and I can't just bring this to her randomly, and like what if she rejects me, or what if she doesn't want me, or what if she hurts me, and this person just has like this never ending diatribe of like possible things that could go wrong, like a little pessimistic, but they truly think about you a lot, if not if not every single day. I feel like this person really wants to reach out to you if they haven't already. If not, they think about you all the time. They miss you. They don't want to be in any sort of distance or separation with you. They feel something here between you two. They're not really sure what it is. They just know that there's a heaviness, and that they always feel connected to your energy, or they're always aware of you. You're always in their mind. Sometimes they feel like they can feel you, but they don't know how to prove whether that's right or wrong. Especially if you guys aren't talking, they don't know. They can't be like text you and be like, "Are you okay?" But they feel certain things at certain times. This could be this person wants to like get to know you more, and it could be that they want to get to know you again, and like they feel like there's still yet so much to learn. But I feel like when you guys are together and there isn't this distance or separation, or there isn't this time in between you, there really is like a flirtatious, playful energy here. This person really likes being inside of you and missionary, and they just want to like scoop you up really and like hug you and kiss you. I feel like this person is very romantic in their lovemaking. I think that they're really into oral as well, receiving oral, giving oral, but it could just feel like this connection overall is sort of at a fork in the road. Let's do their channeled oracle. What would they say to you? We have, I wish I could buy you a ring. So yeah, very deep feelings. And if it is at that level, definitely trust the situation that there will be reconciliation. But if it is at that level, then the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups here represents that this person wants to move it to an even bigger level, to show their love in a even more grandiose way. I am fighting my feelings for you. I won't ever give up. I want to go on a date with you. I'm afraid of the connection, but I'm more afraid to lose you. I've learned a lot from you. I feel like I can only open up to you when we are drunk. So I kind of purposely made it this way. I made the purple cards in the channeled oracle more of the heavier feelings, and I put the yellow cards as more of like the lighthearted things. But yeah, I feel like this person has they have a big sum of heavy feelings, but there's like a nice mixture. I definitely feel like they are fighting their feelings for you, but at the same time, they don't want to fight them because they don't want to give up on the connection. They're just a little afraid, or they lead with their fear, they lead with ego sometimes. So what would they say to you? Let's do channeled messages. What would they say to you? What would they say to you? We have strength. The Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords. The Five of Swords. Six of Wands. What would they say to you? Queen of Pentacles. I'm always going to believe in us. I'm always going to believe that we can create something beautiful. I love talking to you. I just feel like you are so smart and so intelligent and so steadfast in your wit that sometimes it scares me. Sometimes I feel like you're going to shut me down or reject me because you're just a total badass, and you totally could. A badass with a really nice ass, but I feel like you are someone I could really see myself with. You're someone that I feel comfortable with, I feel stability with, and you know, I think the most challenging part about all this is that you could really do some damage to me, you could really hurt me, and I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping we can be partners, that this can be fair and equal, because I care about you so much, almost too much. I'm just very protective over you already. I get sort of nervous when we're apart, and I know that you're holding it down. I know that you're strong. I know that you're stable. Sometimes I wish I could blow your phone up more than I do, just because I really want to know who you're with and what you're doing and where you are, but I know that's super immature to come at you like that. I really just care a lot about you, and I just hope that whatever you're doing, whatever you're experiencing, wherever you are, is the best for you, because that's what you deserve and nothing less. I would love to be with you right now in your space, to see where this could go and where this could lead. I really care so much about you, and I just think you're so unique. And I don't want you to think that our separation means that it's permanent. Even if we don't quite know where tomorrow leads, it just know that I'm really passionate about making this work. I'm really passionate about building something solid with you, and I know I'm not the best at expressing it, but I really do love you and have deep feelings for you. And I really want to work to make this work. All right, love. So that was your channeled messages from your person. Okay. Juicy. Thank you so much, Anna. I love you and appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Okay. So I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Shanice. You want an 18 plus. What is the future of this connection? You already know what I'm talking about, which is family. And what would the sex be like? Alright, so last but certainly not least, we're going to go in with Shanice. You want an 18 plus. We have the 5 of Cups. What is the future of this connection? We have the 2 of Pentacles. What is the future of this connection? What is the future? What is the future of this connection? We have the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the Hangman in reverse. I mean, what is the future of this connection? I do feel like there will be a series of ups and downs, but does that mean you don't pursue it? I don't know. I don't think so. 6 of Swords in reverse. And then the Ace of Swords. What is the future of this connection? Okay, I feel like with the 5 of Cups to start, I feel like he's really going to play the fuckboy card and be very kind of like neither here nor there. I do feel like you guys could really hit it off and have like a friends with benefits situation. Will that lead to like highs and lows? Maybe. I do think that like even if it starts off rocky because he's like emotionally detached and he's like a big flirt, maybe he like gives off more than he can chew, meaning he presents himself as this person who is distinguished or has a lot going on but like really doesn't, which I think you'll see into very easily. I do feel like he is going to recognize you as someone who can really teach him a lot. A very smart, intuitive, sexy woman. And someone that he feels like he was supposed to meet. Someone he feels like, Anna, I definitely feel like this is a twin flame for you, just because of the fact that you both are having difficulty being on the common ground or this sort of, third dimension. It's like there's a lot of like triggers and mirroring, and not even necessarily in a bad way either, but just like the connection is really intense. But yeah, sorry Shanice, back to you. With the 4 of Wands, I definitely feel like he's really going to understand that you were a part of his destiny. He could be like a religious man, like not necessarily spiritual, but he could feel like, God put you in his life on purpose. Just because there is so much that he is going to learn from you and about this connection. I feel like with the Six of Swords in reverse, the natural thing that I think both of you want to do, or that he wants to do, is run away from a connection that he actually really likes, that he's, you know, really in tune with. I do feel like he's more of a runner, and I feel like because you guys will have such a magnetism and a compatibility and a chemistry, he is going to be sort of triggered by that, but I don't think he's going to run. I think that this could actually really expand into something really nice. You guys are going to find that you have a lot in common, and, you know, the potential to travel somewhere with each other, really getting to know each other, or retreat can just represent that you retreat from the world and it just disappears when you guys are together. You have time to go. Time to go can represent, like I said, does it mean that we stop the situation before it begins, or does it mean that it's time to finally, like, you know, go towards this person, admit your feelings regardless of, you know, feeling like you might get rejected or whatever it is. I really feel like the sex between you two could be very kinky as well. This is someone who probably wants to be dominated by you. They really want you to sit on them. They really want you to maybe even handcuff them. I'm just getting a lot of energy of like you taking control in the bedroom. And they're very attracted to your body, your curves, especially your booty. They really like your face, your really plump lips, and just kind of like very voluptuous, or, you know, those faces that are very sculpted, like you just have this very like Tyra Banks model smize type thing going on, and you might do your makeup all nice, and they're like, okay, like there's a lot of attitude in the face, in the facial expressions, but in the best way. But I feel like, yeah, there's gonna be, you know, above all, there's gonna be a nice friendship here. I don't think that's it, but I think at the very, very least, there's gonna be a nice friendship. So yeah, this is all about just manifesting and imagining like where this can go, where this can continue to go, because there's a lot of different possibilities when it comes to you two, and it could start off rocky. Excuse me. I really feel like it could start off rocky, but in kind of a cool way, because it's going to only develop your connection further, and you're going to end up making fun of each other after for it. All right, so I love you so much, Shanice. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that resonated. Thank you to everyone who tuned in and joined the live tonight. I really appreciate you all. Stay safe and stay healthy, and, you know, be kind to one another. And I will see you guys all in the next video that I post.